God, what is all this toilet paper doing here? Seriously, I don't need this much toilet paper. If I run out, I'll just use Pokemon cards, am I right? I'm just kidding. Don't all the Pokemon players hate on me. I'm just kidding. So, I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't resist making a joke about the toilet paper because I am, of course, here to talk about the impact that the COVID-19 outbreak will have and is having already on Magic the Gathering. Now, before I start off, all jokes aside, I am not here to talk about or debate whether the response to this situation is overblown. Okay, I think it's serious. I think we do need to listen to the professionals, the scientists, the medical experts, and I'm not here to talk about whether I think the reaction is overblown or not. So let's just put that aside. Second, I am here talking about a game, okay? So I fully understand that right now there are people struggling, people either struggling with an illness personally or a family member who may be ill, and there are people struggling with a loss of income due to so many businesses having to shut down. So it is serious, but at the end of the day, I'm here talking about a game, so I realize that there are people who are genuinely struggling, though, as a result. Which brings me to my last thing I just want to start off with. This is a game, okay? So no matter what the impact is on this game that we love, this game of Magic the Gathering, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's a game, okay? Just like the suspension of sports, at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Yes, it sucks. But what's most important is your health, your family's health, okay? That's the most important thing at the end of the day, okay? I'm Canadian, and I have no hockey right now. It sucks, I know, but it's a game, not a big deal, okay? So nothing to stress out about. But that being said, there will be impacts to this game as a result of the outbreak. There already have been impacts, and there will be more. So what we know so far is that retailers in Canada, face-to-face games and 401 games have both closed their play spaces indefinitely. They're closed for now. The stores are still open, operating on reduced hours, but you cannot go in there and hang out. Okay, Magic Stronghold out in Vancouver has also done the same thing, just to name a few. All three are still maintaining online operations, so you can buy products online, and you can even sell singles through their website. You can go in, choose the singles you have, mail them in, and they will grade them, and they'll give you store credit in your online account, or you can get cash for them if you do it online. I've never done it online. They are also giving you the option of dropping off singles at their store to be graded either for cash or store credit, but you can't hang out there while the cards are being appraised. You have to drop them off, and they will contact you later once the appraisal is completed, okay? Now, face-to-face during this time, they are also offering free shipping on TCG orders over $20, which is great because they normally don't offer free shipping at all at any threshold. And they're also offering 8% cash bonus and a 35% trade-in bonus on singles right now. That's on top of their normal buy list prices. Okay, so you can mail cards in and you can drop them off at the store, but you can't hang out while they're appraised. Okay. That's face-to-face is offering the bonuses. 401 is not. And I believe Magic Stronghold is also offering a bonus. I think a 35% bonus also on top of, for trade-in value on top of their normal buy list prices. That's Magic Stronghold. So my local game store, Comic Book Addiction, they have decided to close for now. They're closed indefinitely. Their storefront is not open at all. You cannot go in there. However, they are offering a curbside pick-up and drop-off program, and they're offering free local delivery. So within the city, if you want to order something through their website or give them a call, they will. You can still purchase, and they will drop it off at your house free of charge, or you can go pick it up outside of the store, but you cannot go in the store right now. So again, I know this situation sucks. My favorite way to play is to go draft on Friday nights at my local store, but right now we don't have the option to do that. It is what it is. Unfortunately, Magic the Gathering is not conducive to social distancing, okay? When you're playing against somebody, you're sitting a couple feet away from them, you're touching each other's cards, you're shaking hands afterwards and whatnot. It just is what it is. We just have to avoid it for now. With regards to retailers in the United States, Channel Fireball, I know, has made the decision to cease their warehouse operations effective this upcoming Monday, March 23rd. They are going to fill any orders placed online. If the order is placed before midnight tonight, May 20th, they will fill the order over the weekend, but any orders placed after that will not be filled until the warehouse is up and running again. When that is going to happen, we don't know yet. Okay, so the same thing could eventually happen with retailers in Canada. Right now, retailers in Canada are still keeping their warehouses and their online orders are being shipped out as normal, okay? But Channel Fireball in the States has shut down their warehouse, and we could see that happen eventually in Canada too. So just something to be aware of. Now, as far as events go, on March 18th, Wizards suspended the current qualifying period for the Players Tour Series 2. Online events are still proceeding. And on March 20th, today, actually, they announced a new online super qualifier, which includes some sealed events. So you don't even have to have a deck already made in Magic Online. So they've expanded online qualifying in lieu of suspending tabletop qualifying. So check that out if you wanna play. I might check out one of the sealed events that play some Theros Beyond Death sealed. Why the hell not? Sounds kind of fun. Now, Wizards has also announced an FNM at Home initiative where you can play in a Friday night event in Magic Arena. And if your local store is participating, you can send your store a screenshot of you playing in the event through social media, and your store will have MTG Arena codes to give out. The codes are good for an exclusive sleeve in Magic Arena. Those start, I believe they start next Friday, March 27th. I'll try to include a link to that information in the description below. Now, further, as far as events go, all Magic Fests have been canceled from now until mid-May. So the next one on the schedule that has not officially been canceled is actually Magic Fest Toronto, which is scheduled for May 22nd to 24th. So that's my home Magic Fest, the one closest to me. So I am still keeping my fingers crossed that one goes ahead. It's something that we look forward to all year long. But honestly, I'm not holding my breath at this point. I think we could see this drag out a little bit longer. And I think even then it may be risky to have groups that large get together. So we'll just have to see what kind of guidance comes from health officials and governments. And don't know whether Magic Fest Toronto will go ahead or not. And in addition, Star City Games down in the States has canceled the SCG Atlanta, Worcester, and Cincinnati. So the next 3 SCG events have been outright canceled. So that's what we know so far. A lot of stores are either closing or they're canceling all events, and they're closing their play spaces, and they're just fulfilling online orders. And we see Channel Fireball is actually not going to be fulfilling online orders as of tonight at midnight. What we don't know is if this drags on a little longer, what will the impacts be? What else could happen? So we know the Ikoria Prerelease is scheduled for April 17th. That is exactly 4 weeks away today. We know that Magic Fests are canceled until mid-May. So I think there is a strong possibility that the Ikoria Prerelease will not happen, or more likely will be delayed, postponed beyond April 17th. It depends. Things are changing every day, but it's only 4 weeks away, so I don't anticipate that going ahead at that time. The pre-release kits are likely already made and ready to ship out to stores, so I'm assuming if it happens, they will just delay it and it'll be held at a later date. Now, speaking of shipping, we could see other new products such as Ikoria actually delayed, or some product shortages perhaps due to shipping and supply chain disruptions in the near future. I think there's a possibility Canada could be affected more so than the United States due to restrictions in place at the border. All cards come from the United States. Cards for North America are printed in Dallas, and they are shipped to Canada from there. Right now, though, all goods, all commercial activity is still going ahead. All shipping is proceeding at the border, but it is closed to non-essential travel in both directions. But there could also be delays if individual shipping companies or any individual distributors end up dealing with illness themselves and are forced to cease operations for any period of time. So we could see delays with Ikoria. We could even see delays with a restock of the mystery booster boxes. Prices have already spiked here in Canada because the first wave, the first print run, sold out very quickly. Seems to be a very popular product. In fact, Face-to-Face Games is currently selling mystery booster boxes for $199, $200 Canadian, and 401 Games has it at $180 Canadian. The pre-order price was $139, so it's already spiked tremendously. I would say don't panic buy. Don't freak out. It is not a limited product. There will be another print run. There will be another wave, so there will be more available, but it could be delayed longer than anticipated. Now, there's also a possibility that Cartamundi itself gets impacted. As I said, their cards for North America are printed at their Dallas, Texas location. I checked out their website. As of this week, all of their factories are fully operational, so currently no issues there, but you never know. That is always a possibility. Lastly, there is a possibility Wizards of the Coast itself is impacted. They are located in Washington State, which has been hit pretty hard by the outbreak. We know they produce sets long in advance, though, so it's not likely we would actually see the impact of any cutbacks or any reductions in staff or any working from home that they have to do or any changes they have to make in the short term. But I do kind of think it's strange that we have not seen another online-only Secret Lair announced since they announced the Ultimate Edition. Normally, they come like every couple weeks. So I'm just saying. So, anyways, guys, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. Basically, what we know already: events that have been canceled, stores that are modifying hours and closing their play spaces, and what could happen if this drags on a little longer. We could see shipping issues and further event delays and maybe even product shortages, which would lead to short-term price spikes. But again, don't buy if you see a price going up because it's likely it will come back down. It's those new products that are still in print, don't worry, don't freak out. You still have time to pick those up. Things like the mystery booster boxers and Ikoria when it comes out. So that's all I got for today. If you like our videos, guys, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Again, at the end of the day, this is a game. Enjoy some time playing online, play some Magic Arena, play some MTGO. Support your local game store if you can. If your income is steady and you have not taken a hit to your income during this time, if you can, support your local game store. If they're still offering in-store pickup, if they're if they still are accepting online orders, place an order online. If there's something you want, purchase it. Okay, support your local game store if you can, because local game stores are going to go through a very, very rough patch over the next couple weeks and possibly couple months. Okay, we could even see some local game stores go out of business as a result of this. Honestly, it's going to hit them really, really hard. So if you can, support your local game store. But most importantly, guys, take care of yourself, take care of your family. If you like our videos, like I said, please hit like, please hit subscribe. We really appreciate the support. Later, everybody.